Hello, hello. So, don't know if you've watched my first video. This is my second. Basically, this whole series or my whole channel is dedicated to learning to fly fish, being a beginner fly fisherman, and sharing that experience. So, if you're a professional fly fisherman, go easy on me. Don't really care about your opinions. I might get there one day. Doing a lot of my own research. I am self-taught 100%. Never had a lesson. Never went to Orvis and did their um, chit chats or their orientations or whatnot. Not that I'm bashing that. If you're a learner and you have the money, you have the time, fantastic. I work 50 to 60 hours a week and then I have my weekends. So, this whole thing started, sorry, got the throat thing, when my aunt gave me this rod. It is an Orvis Recon. I know I just said don't go to Orvis, we'll get there. It is a 8.6 or 8 feet 6 inches 4 weight. Honestly, I think she tried fly fishing, didn't like it, knew that I liked fishing, and gave it to me because this is a very expensive rod. If you're just starting out, you're thinking about doing it, and you don't have an extra $400 or $500 lying around, don't go looking for this rod. Don't go to Orvis. Period. If you have a lot of extra money, go to Orvis. They have a lot of nice things, and they're very proud of their stuff. I'm not bashing Orvis. I bought some flies from them, but if you keep watching these videos, if you subscribe to my channel, you're going to see my journey through going to Orvis, seeing what's there, going to Bass Pro, seeing what's there, going to Gander Mountain, going to Dick's, going to Academy, seeing what's there, going online, seeing what's there. What can you skimp on? What can you not skimp on? Okay, so we looked at rods. A lot of different rods online. I wouldn't go with the Chinese cheap stuff on eBay. That's just my personal opinion. Try it out. Amazon, you can get reviews for stuff. That's where I like to get a lot of my things that I'm trying out first because there's a lot of reviews. The second rod that I got, that was that other rod I showed you is in a small case. There's 4 pieces. Really great for going traveling. This is only in 2 pieces, so it is a giant, in a sense, rod. I believe this is a, well, I can tell you right now. This is a Redington. This is an 8-weight rod. We're going to get into weights in a second, maybe. But once again, I'm going to cover it real short. You can go online and find 5 billion different people talking about the different weights. All right, so this is a 9-foot rod, 8-weight. Basically, the weights just mean heavier rods. You can throw heavier bugs. You can throw heavier flies. Also, you can cast into heavier winds. One of the things that I've learned, go with even number rods or odd number rods. Because if you jump up 2 numbers, the differences are going to be wide enough. So, like, I should get a 2-weight, a 2 3-weight, and then a 4 5-weight. But anyway, I also just love fishing stuff, so I'll probably buy every rod that's out there. I'm a big bass fisherman. I've got a million different rods for basically 5 6 things. Anyway, so there you go. Reels. We're gonna touch on reels real quick. Once again, for Christmas, my aunt gave me this really nice W&M reel. Some of the reviews on there, some people hate W&M. I For this application for my 4-weight rod, I love it. Although I also have a really cheap. I don't have it out right now. I have a really cheap Chinese reel for my 4-weight that I love too, because when I'm using my 4-weight, the biggest thing I've caught on it is like a 3/4 pound yellow perch. I'm using my hand to strip, to bring the fish in. I've never used the reel to bring the fish in. On my 8-weight rod, catching a 3, 4, 5, 6 pound bass, you're going to use the reel a little bit more. You might want a little bit better reel. A lot of guys are probably going to comment on this. Well, Redington's not the best in the world. I've caught fish. It works. I would give my allegiance to Redington. Yes, there's $400 or $500 reels out there that do a lot better job, I'm sure. Don't care. Um, On that reel, we have line. Fly line, um, because with all my bass rods, I have top of the mid to top of the line on all of those. I tend to go kind of mid range. Once again, go on Amazon. Pice Fish, I can't remember the brand name. Um, that's about $19-20 for the line. The line will last you for a long time. Go to Amazon, check that out. Different types of fly line: weight forward, double taper, sinking, floating. I'm not going to waste anybody's time trying to talk about that. There's a million resources out there. Just Google it, YouTube it. You'll have a million different opinions. Form your own. I'm not here to tell you what to go buy. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money. But obviously, you need line, you need backing, and then there's this because your fly line obviously is nice and thick, and then you've got what's called your leader. That is basically thin monofilament line that is really fat near your fly line, and it gets skinnier. There's a reason for that, to help roll your flies over. Lots of instructional videos on that. I tie my own. Yes, I went out, I bought tapered leaders the first time. Then you put a tippet on there, which is basically thin line so that you're not cutting your leader back, so that you end up losing your leader. But after I learned a couple of knots, the blood knot, my favorite knot, look it up. Um, I started tying my own leaders, and what this enables me to do is, and if you actually watch my videos, look for the video. There's a way that you can like tag these videos. I'm an old fart. I'm still learning all this crap. But if you look at my other videos where it says tying leaders, what that does is that allows me to basically determine how long the thick part is, how long the skinny part is, and you can play with that. I get bored. I like to play with stuff. Anyway, so leaders, buying a tapered leader, fantastic. Buying different types of line, which if you look at my leader tying video, which is probably going to be the one right after this, so hopefully it'll show up in your feed. Um, you'll be able to see what I do with that. A lot of different options. Do your research. Not a whole lot of gaps need to be filled there. All right, that's it for now. Once again, check out my Instagram. It's Bushrat2008, Bushrat 2008. That's where a lot of my videos are gonna, photos are gonna be for a lot of the fly fishing that I do. I also post other random crap on there. So, yeah, enjoy.